The Fast and Furious is one of the biggest influences of car culture of all time. A lot of people grew up watching these movies that are now fully grown adults that are into cars and have had cars for most of their life. Obviously, with a popular movie comes a lot of people that want to live it in real life. And when you can't buy the real movie cars, you tend to try and get the replicas or you build them yourself. Today we're going to be looking at the car collection of a guy I'm friends with here in Calgary who has the biggest collection of Fast and Furious replica vehicles, and he even has a real one from the movies.
Hey guys, so welcome to our little shop tour here. So we're going to be moving from this spot to the new spot. So I thought I'd give you a little tour before we move.
Now, before we get into the main collection, I just want to show the Chevelle. This is the real movie car. It was actually used as the wheelie vehicle. If you remember, they painted it in the garage. And then above it, he's got the Jetta, but the mic wasn't on for these two, so we're going to skip to the Civic.
Nice Civic back there. Super cool car. It's one of the, it's funny because it's like not a lot in the movie, but everybody knows that car. Everybody loves that car, and everybody loves Hector and the spoon engines or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's super cool.
And then one of my favorites,
Suzuki's S2000. It's one of my favorites too, I think. It's just super cool car, full movie replica.
even got the seats inside.
It's got everything, man. This is like basically the same as the movie. Totally cool. Next to you, obviously Brian's car. So this is actually the car that Need for Speed video game used to make their movie correct car. So it's pretty cool. The guy before was Dom Dub. He built this. He had all the Need for Speed stuff done, and yeah, they used that to actually make the video game car.
Wow.
Which is super cool.
Carbon fiber hood even.
Yeah, it's old school carbon fiber too.
Yeah. And then you got the RX-7.
We got the RX-7. That's Dom's RX-7 from Fast 1. Super cool car. Drives awesome. I love that thing. Hauls ass.
How often do you drive all these cars?
Not very. I mean, we live in Canada, so we only have a few months of the year. So it's been pretty tough in here, just the way everything's kind of lined up. So it's lined up a little more like a museum than a jump in and drive your car.
Yeah.
So it's a little tough, but it's the last time I drove was probably last summer. We're going to move them all over there in the new building. It should be pretty good, though. I should be able to access everything, right? So I'll be able to take them out. Johnny Trans S2000, of course.
This one is
That's
beautiful.
a cult favorite. I think it's awesome.
And then you got the Integra.
We have the Integra, and this thing just hauls ass, man. I love this car. So this is Edwin's car. Totally done up mechanically. I don't even know what they did to it, but it's crazy. Like, this is the fastest Integra I've ever been in. Leon's R33.
And this one's not a real GTR.
No, it's not. This is a GTT, I guess, for the year.
GTT, I think.
Yeah, and converted to GTR. And then pretty much I think all the movie cars were GTTs converted so they could drift, right? So.
Yeah. Makes
And of
sense.
course, Mona Lisa.
One of the nicest ones,
That's
I'd
a
say.
beautiful car, man. It's beautifully done. This
Is
guy
it
in
Spec
Vancouver
R?
actually made this one for me, or for the last guy.
Spec R, right?
Spec car, yeah.
Really nice.
Killer car.
This is one of the weirdest ones, I'd say.
That's yeah, that's the girlfriend's car, and I can't remember her name for the life of me, out of Tokyo Drift.
Anyways.
Cool car, girls love it. I like it. It's just, and it drives absolutely awesome though.
Really?
Like this, I swear to God, like it's just, it drives so nice. It's quick. Like whoever built it originally did a great job on it.
Surprised.
Super cool. I know, right? But it's a great car. And I never thought I'd like RX-8s, but it's a cool car.
Yeah.
Obviously, Evo 8, Tokyo Drift.
This is the one with the backwards
It is,
stuff
yeah.
on the
That's
side.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, killer car. I love this thing too.
Then you got a bike.
Yeah, that's a 69 Norton 750 Commando. I've had it for a few years or whatever. I just kind of threw it in with the collection, and it kind of looked like one of Letty's bikes, so, you know.
Probably one of the coolest ones in the collection. At least ones that stands out.
It does, right? So everybody loves this thing. It's funny, you'll put it next to the RX-7 or whatever, and people just crowd to this thing.
With the screens and the speakers in the back
Yeah.
and everything.
So basically just plays the Tokyo Drift movie all the time. So we take that to the shows and open everything up. It's pretty cool. It's crowd favorite for sure.
How'd they make the fists come out?
3D imaging, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. So again, this is made, the same guy who made Mona Lisa in Vancouver made this one. Did a great job on it.
And then right here,
Obviously Brian's car from Too Fast, Too Furious, Evo 7.
and then the Eclipse upstairs.
The Eclipse from the same movie, yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. That was Tyrese's car. Super cool. It's kind of covered right now, but
Yeah, you can
cool
see.
paint job, yeah. I love it. It's a fun car.
What's
Probably
your
the slowest
favorite?
car. Man, it's tough. Like, Again, I still like the gray GTR. I love that car.
That one. We'll
I
get
like
to
the
that
blue one too, but I like the Chevelle as well. I'm a muscle car guy, so
Yeah.
there's none I don't like. I like them all, man. They're all cool. They're all cool in different ways, right?
This one's not Fast and Furious.
No, it's such cool cars. This is a Mansouri Bentley. So Mansouri is like a kind of a super tuner for a lot of companies, and it's this is an 05, and I believe one of like 10 made that year or something.
Wow.
So cool car, really quick.
And then you got a Mustang.
This is a 68 428 Cobra Jet Mustang Fastback.
Wow.
House of Colors paint, super cool car, just super fast. Love this thing. Killer car.
Moving on to probably one of the highlights of the car.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite car. It's just so well done and so well built, and it's just exactly as it was in the movie, sort of thing, right? And paint the body is spectacular. And it's just so much fun to drive. Like, it's impossible not to drift in this car.
Really?
It's seriously, man. You just put your foot into it a little bit, and it's always going around every corner. It's like it's awesome. Love it, love it.
So it slides out a lot.
It slides out a lot. It's
does
really,
the blue
it's
one?
weird. So does the blue one does too, but it's a really controllable slide. You know what I mean? So it's like some cars you start to drift in, they just want to start going like that. Both of these two cars, they're just smooth around the corners. They're awesome.
And then a Grand National.
The Grand National, that's from Fast 5, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a super nice car, 33,000 mile car.
Wow.
Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. Fun car to drive.
Don't think I've ever seen you drive this one though.
I don't think I've had it out once, I think.
Once.
Yeah, that's it. Cool car.
You got to
though.
get these out more.
I know, man.
This
I know.
summer,
I need some volunteers. That's what I need, right?
I'll drive it. I'll drive it. Another R34.
Another R34. This is again Brian's car. This is Fast 5, I want to say.
Wow.
Super
Got a
cool
metal
car.
wide body on this one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you can hear that. Which
Right.
that one is.
That one's glass.
Fiberglass.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
pretty sure. There. Oh no, that's metal too. Oh no, it's fiberglass.
Fiberglass and metal.
Yeah.
This one's got like the extra wide
It
body.
does. Yeah, it's a killer car, man.
The back is even wider than the
Again,
silver
so
one.
nice to drive.
You prefer the silver one though.
I prefer the looks of the silver one. Yeah, I think maybe drivability. This one's a little more solid. But
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit. But it's just because it's the way the ground effects kit on that one is. This one feels more solid when you drive it, but they're both awesome.
And then this car, you probably can't even tell from this video right now.
Yeah, it's
but
terrible. This is a beautiful car, man. So this is a full custom Z-Max, wide body, steel wide bodied 850i.
BMW 8 Series.
V12, 13-inch
Wow.
rims on the back.
You just got to change the red, right?
Yeah, I got to take some red off. It's just a little too much red on the car now.
That's all you're waiting to do, and then it'll be super nice.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, just change some stuff, detailing. Obviously, this one we just finished. So this is our Hans RX7, the Veilside RX7. Got wrapped by executive wraps and details.
Wow, there's carbon everywhere.
It is, man. Love this car.
So this is wrapped. You just bought this car like 6 months ago, right?
Yeah,
The
give or
original
take. Yeah,
Veilside.
yeah. And it was so the body was on it. The original guy had done that way back when. Like this is like a 2002 body kit, like back when you could buy Veilside for cheap. He bought it, sort of put it together. Took it to a place called Infamous. They kind of straightened out the body for us. Brought it back here. Took it to executive. We had Mike take it apart and put it back together a bunch of times and straighten everything out. We're still putting the interior back together.
Yeah, you can see the door panels are off.
Yeah.
And you're getting the rear wheels.
Yeah,
which you
so they're actually, we
over here.
found their real wheels. Is a gentleman in Calgary actually called us after one of our last videos, and he says, I have a set of wheels sitting in my basement. He brought them down here, man, so we got to do some work to them a little bit, but they are freaking awesome. They're two Veilsides,
Yeah.
and he sold them to me super reasonably. He's a really cool guy.
That's awesome. Good
So-
for the social media that
It
people
was
found
actually,
it.
yeah, no, it was super nice, man. He was a super cool guy.
And then right here, GMC Typhoon.
So that's a GMC Typhoon. That's a 92. Basically, I did everything on that thing. New motor, tranny, paint, blah, blah, blah. Super cool, super rare truck.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
haven't
the
seen
fastest
any.
factory truck forever.
Yeah.
And this is a 54 Pontiac hot rod. This just came in, actually.
I don't think I've seen this one before.
No, this one's I just got in a few days ago. So it's a full LS, air ride. Super cool car. Needs a few details or whatever, but
You gonna keep the teeth?
I don't know, man. I've got the original grill to go back in it, so I might put it back in. It's a little too
It's kind of weird.
devilly to me or whatever. Yeah. It's different, though.
Yeah. And then
1970 Chevelle convertible. A little dirty right now, but this is a 725 horse 540. This thing's a monster, man.
Wow.
All new paint, all new body, new suspension.
You can see the interior in there.
Motor's brand new. It's a killer car, this one.
Paint is gorgeous.
Isn't it sick? Yeah. Love the gold.
Yeah. And then one of your biggest projects.
Yes, that's my 69 wide body. I got too many wide bodies, obviously. 69 wide body, steel wide body, Mustang fastback, Coyote, 6-speed, full custom IRS suspension. Absolutely crazy car. I'm sort of stalled on it right now. I'm waiting for my interior guy and my wheel guy to give me the right size wheels because these aren't going to fit anymore, unfortunately.
Probably one of my favorite cars in your collection up here. Diablo 6.0, but what's the story on this car?
So this car was built by a gentleman out of Vancouver. He was pretty much the top-notch builder in the world. Guys sent cars from all over the world. He passed away, I think this is one of his last cars, so either his last one or one of the last. Unbelievable car. Like it's an exact replica. LS, tube chassis, the best of everything. Like it's a crazy car to drive.
Yeah.
And well, you've been in it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, actually, no,
Beautiful.
I followed you when you picked it up. That was the last video.
That's right, yeah.
I followed you back from when you bought it, and Lincoln rode in it, and he loved it.
That's right, yeah. So we'll have to let you take for a drive. It's a cool car.
This thing is so cool.
It drives so nice.
The real headlights, right? Because they're from the Nissan
300, right?
So they're real parts. I think the wheels might be real.
I believe they are, yeah.
And then this one you just sold.
I just sold that and bring a trailer, actually. So that's a 2006 Z06, 1SB, so Canadian. So it's one of 300 Canadian cars and one of like 30 black ones. And one of like, I think it was 800 total black ones produced, but only 4,000 kilometers on it. So it's effectively a brand new car.
Wow. 4,000 kilometers.
Literally a brand new car, man. It's an unbelievable car. Beautiful.
You can tell the paint is just like,
isn't it? Yeah.
A mirror. And then back here.
So back there
Actually,
we got, so
we'll go through
sneak back there, you want?
Yeah, you've got another replica.
So that car is cool, man. So that car is a McBurney. So McBurney's made the cars for Miami Vice. So they made about 105 McBurney's original cars or whatever. And they're based on obviously the 365 GTB Daytona. Super cool cars. I've always kind of wanted one. Tripped over this one. It was in Northwest Territories, I think.
Really?
Yeah, Northwest Territories. So the guy brought it down for me. I bought it off him. Runs and drives great. It's I was going to paint it black. I just haven't got that far yet. So, but the red's starting to grow on me, so I might just touch up the red and just drive it for this summer anyway.
The red really stands out.
It does, right? This is cool. Yeah.
And then here, GTO.
So this is a super cool car, man. This is 1969 GTO original Ram Air 4 4-speed car. Yeah. It's one of 549 made. So not factory paint. The factory color for this car was green, so I might turn it back, but I really like the orange, so I'm kind of an orange guy.
Yeah.
But runs and drives awesome. I owned this car for years, then sold to a gentleman in Calgary. He'd had it for a few years, about 7 years, and then I ended up buying it back from the guy, so which is super cool.
Beautiful car.
I was super getting it back, yeah. It's
and
awesome.
Then another Typhoon.
Another Typhoon. So that's a 93. Newer paint, 93,000 kilometers, I think, on this one. And yeah, it was super cool. Again,
Do you drive either of them?
I haven't, since they've been, like, since I did all the work on that one, I haven't really driven it. And this one I drove a little bit before, but it just kind of
Did you just happen to end up with two?
I just happened to end up with two. It's just, I'm kind of like that, though. I'll, like,
buy one.
I get into something, then I keep looking for them. So
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
And this one's a weird, odd collectible.
This is a cool car, man. So I looked for this for a long time because I did have the matching 69 as well. So this is a 2011 pace car. There was 500 made. And this one's in the standard, so there's only 100 standards made. So there's 106 speeds and 400 automatics made. And it's got like 8,000 kilometers on it.
Wow.
So super cool car. And I had the matching 69 Z11 pace car. I sold that one, yeah. So this one I might sell now because it's...
One more.
One more. This thing's friggin' awesome. So I bought this from the guy. He owned this car for like, what was it, 45 years or something? It was crazy. All original metal on the car. I did a full restoration on it like 2 years ago. So it's resto modded a little bit. It's got a 350 built up, 5-speed Tremec suspension, disc brakes. So it drives like a new car basically. but super original, right? So they redid the interior, all original style interior. So to look at it, looks like an original car, but it's just all rest modded. And it's fast, handles nice or whatever. So super cool car.
Yeah. Now we got to figure out how to get back out.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck, man. Yeah.
But that is the collection.
That's the collection over here. Yeah, this building. Yeah.
This is one of 3 buildings that you have.
Yeah.
So
but we're all going to be in one soon.
We will do another video on building number 2.
It's a terrible hobby. Yeah.
Some people might say this is more than a hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of cars at more than most dealerships. What does your wife think about this?
You know, she's cool. She's cool. She'd rather me chase cars than women, right? So she's cool with it.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a blessed man. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Lift King YouTube channel to see the rest of the car collection and more videos. And let us know what we should do with these cars. Like, do you want to see these go to the drive-thrus, McDonald's, schools, whatever you want? Comment down below any idea that you have, and we'll see if we do some of those. Thanks for watching. Bye.